It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, family. I'm so glad that you're with us, and I'm so happy that you listened to me to not go anywhere. Now, look, if you're just joining us, my friend, it is Pharmacy Month in South Africa and beyond, and we get to celebrate our unsung heroes, the guys who are at the heart of healthcare and truly always are working hard to not just make sure that our communities are healthy, but that they're in fact thriving. And this is why today, as we celebrate with Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, along with Expresso, we 100% get to say to our pharmacists, thank you for all of the great work that they're doing. And we get to do so with the president of the South African Pharmacy Council. It is Moholo Pasha, who is here to let us in on what is our theme all about in terms of one profession, many roles, and of course, just how we can help out our incredible unsung heroes. Everyone, let's give our president a feel-good welcome, please. Moholo, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
That's good.
Yes.
Happy Pharmacy Month.
Yeah, great. The
Yes.
month is just all about pharmacy, and we are proud and happy to be celebrating the month.
100%. I mean, like I said, our pharmacists are unsung heroes, right? But let's get into what it is exactly that we're talking about when we talk about actually celebrating Pharmacy Month. We know that last year there was a specific theme that you guys had. Can I ask, what was it and what was it all about really?
So last year was really about vaccines. You remember that coming from COVID, the COVID vaccines were central to all what we did, but we believe that vaccines are just the most important part of preventing diseases. And last year, we were just talking about vaccines.
Yes, I love that. And especially because a lot of people sometimes have all of these different, ideas behind vaccines. There's so many different myths and lies and things that come with vaccines.
A lot.
Yes. So I love the fact that you guys were kind of centralizing to understand, to make everyone understand rather, exactly what vaccines actually do, which is, like you said, they help us out in terms of preventing diseases. Yes.
Yes.
But let's talk about now just in terms of you guys and saying, okay, it is Pharmacy Month. What is it exactly that the South African Pharmacy Council does that is able to help these guys who have so many responsibilities, our pharmacists, to do their jobs as incredibly as they do?
There is one very important part that we do as Pharmacy Council that a lot of people don't actually know. We support pharmacists mentally.
Oh, wow.
With their mental health.
Yes.
We have what we call a health committee. And the health committee, what it does is literally just to ensure that when you walk into a pharmacy, you are finding a pharmacist who is really healthy mentally and who is ready to give you the service that you want. But I just wanted to talk a lot or a bit about the health committee, which support the pharmacists to ensure that whatever problems that they have, because they work under a lot of stress
100%.
and a lot of pressures. But when they feel like they are on the breaking point, Pharmacy Council has a health committee, and that's what we do.
Beautiful. And I can imagine that council was working overtime in COVID, Sana, because they were the ones who were front and center. Those were the actual frontline workers along with our doctors, which is absolutely incredible.
We actually, at that time, because you know that long hours, pharmacies open long hours, they work long hours, and when they are in the pharmacy, it's all about the pressures. They're hearing every problem from every person that walks in there, and they absorb it.
Yes, I
we
can
are people as pharmacists, so we absorb it, but Pharmacy Council, Health Committee, whatever problems that pharmacists have, we are there.
Beautiful.
And we support them for that.
I love that. And we also know that in 2025, you did the vaccines last year. This year, we're talking about the pharmacists themselves. The one profession, many roles. Talk to us about the theme, please, and what it is you guys want to achieve with it.
So with this year's theme, we are just saying to the public, pharmacists, their roles are many. We are counselors. You come to us, of course, for your ailments. And first point of call, always when you are sick, when you are having sniffles, anything that you are having, pharmacy is the first place to be. And over and above being your health practitioner of choice. We are also there to give advice.
Oh, wow. I love that. This is where the many roles comes in.
Exactly.
But before we even get to how we can help as the public in terms of our pharmacists and just making their jobs a little bit easier for all of the great work that they do for us, we're going to cross on over to a president that is just like you, Moholo, who is in fact doing the great work as well. And listen, Mzansi, yes, of course, it is Pharmacy Month. But the beautiful thing is that it is not just here in South Africa, friend. It is all around the world, which is why right about now, I need you to listen to this beautiful message from Paul Sinclair, who is, of course, the president of the International Pharmaceutical Federation, a man who is also doing great work, like I said, like Umoholo, but all in the name of saying that, yes, let us continue to celebrate our pharmacists and do it the best way we know how. Watch this.
Hello, I am Paul Sinclair, President of the International Pharmaceutical Federation, FIP. It's hard to believe it's been almost a year since I joined you in the studio during the FIP World Congress in Cape Town. On behalf of FIP, we are delighted that this year's Pharmacy Month theme is Think Health, Think Pharmacy, one profession, many roles. FIP wants to congratulate the National Department of Health, the South African Pharmacy Council, our member organisation, the Pharmaceutical Society of South Africa, and all other associations and stakeholders for their support and hard work developing this annual campaign, which will be celebrated during September. The importance of including pharmacists and pharmacy in all aspects of the healthcare system is now more important than ever. Pharmacists are the most accessible members of the healthcare system. Through their many roles, pharmacists, with the help of their pharmacy support personnel, ensure the availability and appropriate use of medicines, the delivery of vaccinations and preventive care. They support public health campaigns. They promote rational antibiotic use and improve health literacy and serve as a trusted point of contact for patients. This year's Pharmacy Month theme not only stems from a global FIP campaign called Think Health, Think Pharmacy, but it also further aligns with the 2025 World Pharmacist theme, Think Health, Think Pharmacist, which we celebrate on the 25th of September each year. We want everyone to think about pharmacy when they think about their health. However, FIP data reveals that high-income countries have 3.2 times more pharmacists than low-income countries. We need policymakers to think about universal pharmacy coverage when they think about universal health coverage. FIP calls on all South African pharmacists to take action, urging you to do more to promote our professional identity, which will facilitate the acknowledgement of more pharmacy roles with tangible benefits for our communities. Forward with pharmacy, forward with the South African pharmacists, and forward with FIP. Thank you.
Oh, man, thank you, Paul Sinclair. Mr. President, speaking on behalf, of course, of the International Pharmaceutical Federation, all in the name of Pharmacy Month. And listen, he was just breaking down as well, yet again, what it is all about when we talk about the theme, which, of course, is one profession, many roles. And I think it's so beautiful. I think it's so amazing that we are able to celebrate these guys that, just like you heard, are the most accessible in terms of our healthcare. And this is why we call them the guys who are at the heart of the healthcare. And, of course, Moholo, you're the person who really also, like you said, allows our pharmacists to be the best that they possibly can be. Yeah. You and your team, which we're so grateful for, because they make our communities better. But now the question begs, how can we make our pharmacists' lives better? What do we as the public need to either know or do that could possibly help them out in terms of doing their jobs as efficiently as they do?
So in terms of helping the pharmacists, it's all about just understanding the fact that I think for me, compassionate. We work long hours.
Yeah.
We are there for you, but the only thing you can help us with is also just asking, getting advice. Don't do wrong things. Don't use medicine wrongly without asking. We are there, and pharmacists are the only ones who give advice free of charge.
That's true. That's true.
We don't charge.
Yes.
Please bring your medicine that you have, ask about it, and our lives are easier when you know what to do with your medicines.
Yes. Do you guys gossip about us? And you go, these ones, they're using the medicine wrong again.
No gossip.
Mogologolo, you wouldn't tell me.
No.
You wouldn't.
No gossip. We're just compassionate about our patients.
You're just sharing stories, if you will. I can imagine. Comparing notes.
That's it.
But Mogologolo, I have to ask you then, especially as we celebrate you guys, because, I definitely think that, like I said, what can we do to help out? But what is the best part of being a pharmacist? What is it that you guys love most, so that maybe we can do it more as the public?
So, honestly, as custodians of medicines, there's nothing that we like than medicines. We enjoy being in the pharmacy and dealing with our medicines,
Yes.
but most importantly, we just enjoy ensuring that our patients are healthier. And we do it obviously by two things: advice and ensuring that they use their medicines properly.
Yes.
And the most important part is that, remember, medicines can harm and medicines can help.
Yes.
And they can harm if you don't ask, if you don't talk to your pharmacist.
Yeah.
But they can also help if you talk to your pharmacist, if you get the advice how to use your medicines properly. So those are the most important part. Medicines can harm and they can heal.
Yeah.
But your pharmacist is the one that can help you to deal with the both.
I love that. So essentially, you're just saying, listen properly. We will do exactly that.
No, we're saying talk to your pharmacist.
Yes, and also listen to what they have to say.
Certainly.
Amazing.
Certainly. Yes.
Happy Pharmacy Month yet again, Mogologolo, and we appreciate you and your team and what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Great to hear.
Zanzi, it is Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, allowing us to celebrate Pharmacy Month in the best way we know how. And my friend, when there's celebrations, you know what I mean? There should also be a little bit of winning, because of course, our pharmacists are the one who genuinely, or rather are the ones who genuinely allow us to be able to have that health, to be able to go out and be the best versions of ourselves, because we can go and talk to them like you heard from Mogologolo. But we also have all of that knowledge in terms of looking after ourselves. And speaking of looking after ourselves, my friend, you got to make sure that you in fact do go and ask for that beautiful package that allows you to have that all-in-one when we talk about looking after yourself, because winter's still a little bit here, we're still a little bit sick, but you can look after yourself just by going out and getting that specific package, which is the all-in-one in terms of looking after you. But what am I talking about when I say winning? Well, my friends, Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, along with Expresso, want to celebrate you. And how are we doing that? Every Tuesday, we're going to be giving away 2,000 Rand for the next 6 weeks to one lucky viewer. And all you got to do is head on over to social media, use the hashtag Adcock OTC Winter, and just like that, you need to answer this specific question: who is your pharmacy hero and why? And you get to absolutely answer anybody, anyone, anywhere, and you get your entry in like that. And of course, T's and C's do apply. You can find them on expressoshow.com, and the competition closes today at midday. So go and enter now. Every single Tuesday, though, it is that 2,000 Rand that is on the line and could be all yours. I'm wishing you all of the best. I'm crossing fingers. And yet again, a very big shout out to our incredible unsung heroes. Of course, I'm talking about our pharmacists in Pharmacy Month. We're going to take a short break, but we'll see you on the other side of this.